So I want to talk a little bit at the beginning about Gives You Hell. How does it feel to have like probably one of the pettiest pop rock anthems ever? Because I'm here for it, man.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I remember when it came out, people were saying it was like the male counterpart to Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
You ought to know. Which, I mean, I don't know if us men need an anthem.
Yeah,
but,
right. They're just
but
equating,
I thought that was a pretty cool comparison.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those songs, like a lot of our first singles coming out of the gate. You know, we felt the same way about Dirty Little Secret. We were a little, I wouldn't say worried, just kind of scared. We're like, okay, this is a little different, and it's certainly different than anything we've done before it. What are people going to think of this? So we were definitely a little scared going into it, with that being the leadoff single to, you know, what would become our third record. But it did okay.
Yeah, I would say. You were nervous, like, sonically, that people would think it's too different, or that the person you wrote it about would figure it out?
No, it wasn't that. I don't know if anybody really knows who it's about, but sonically, as well as just, you know, it's kind of bratty. It's a snotty song. You know, it was a different kind of anthem. You know, I mean, you know, we were teenagers. We started the bands. There were a lot of, you know, lovelorn type anthems before it, and this was a little something different. And yeah, sonically too, I think going into it, we weren't quite sure what to do with it. The demo was pretty bare bones, and Eric Valentine helped us kind of sculpt it into what it became. And I think we were more confident once it was done, and once we kind of unlocked what it should be, or what we thought it should be. But yeah, certainly going into it, we were like, I don't know, guys. Like, maybe this is one we just leave off the record.
I always have to jump in at this point, because it was not my read of this song ever. From the first moment I heard the acoustic demo, I was like, oh, that's the fucking song. And it's funny because
Nice.
Nick and Ty both, I've heard them say this and how they had their doubts, but I have to say I did not have doubts. I always knew this one just had the hooks immediately. I was like, fuck, this is great.
Mike is always a good barometer. We know we can count on him for stuff like this, or for like t-shirt designs. We're like, Mike, is this lame or is this cool? We've lost complete perspective.